I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Celebrating the history of rock and roll. This is the True Oldies Channel.
This program is furnished by AMP2TV.Square.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Welcome to the Sixth Borough Radio Show. Brought to you by Power Up Radio. Joe and Denise here to talk all about Florida's do's and don'ts that take place every day in the streets of New York. So get ready to ride the A train. Next stop, Boca Raton. So what do you say we get the show started?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sixth Borough. We are live right now, Boca Raton, stand up, beautiful sunny Florida. We do have our host and hostess. We do have the beautiful Denise and Joe in the building. We have our co-host, Kenny. Kenny, I see you. And my name is Nico. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sixth Borough. Let's go. We are live. Whoop, 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 whoop.
So put your hands up high. When that bass drop low, we let them hate from outside. We rockin', don't be shy. Girl, I won't bite you unless those kind of things.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sixth Borough. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Everyone to the Friday the 13th live in Boca Raton. We made it another week.
We did make
to
another
Friday
week.
the 13th.
To Friday the 13th, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. You are part of the Sixth Borough. We had a great opening with our newest addition to our team. And Nico, thank you so much for coming on here. Nico, once again, how do they find out where you are? What do you do?
Thank you. My name is Nico from Nico Nation. I do social and corporate events, and you can hit me up any kind of social media platform, Nico Nation. That's Nikko Nation. And now you know. Let's go. Thank you for having me.
Of course. We're so excited to have him. He's now
really
with us.
Liven it up here.
Woo! He's heating it up. This is where we're going. We're bringing music onto the show now. We can't ask for anything more than that. How excited is that? Anyway, we have to tell everyone. Anyone that wants to catch us and see us actually live, meaning not just hear us, but put the face to the voice, you can catch us live on our website, www.powerupradiotv.com. You can see us on Facebook, where it is, of course, Power Up Radio TV, the Sixth Borough.
Live right now.
We're live right now on there, and you can catch us on YouTube, the Power Up Radio TV show. And just stay tuned. If you're out there, tune in, hear us. We want to hear from you. And that number is, Joe, how do they get a hold of us?
888-994-4995, Studio A.
A for Apple, don't forget.
That's right.
It's Friday night, 6:30.
Wow, I feel like I'm in the Van Halen video, Hot for Teacher here.
There you go. There you go.
What's with the glasses today?
What's with the glasses? Of those of you who can't see, I do have my glasses on. I had a contact issue, so this is the studious look for me.
I like it.
It looks good.
I appreciate that.
Learn me. I like it.
Learn me how to spoke.
Yes. Okay, I did not teach that to anybody, just for the record. We're really excited. We have a great show, great lineup tonight.
Yes.
We have, of course, with us, we have Nico, who's the introduction, and we have, of course, Kenny Magchop, who's going to be chopping it up with us.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. We got a lot going on. I had a great time last night, and we'll get to talking about all of that stuff.
Absolutely. We have some headlines that we want to
Yes.
go over. And those headlines, so, we do have to give, and Joe and I are huge Elvis Presley fans.
Yes.
I mean, we went to go see the movie that came out. We were like two little kids in the corner. We made sure nobody could see us, and we started crying even before the movie started.
I wasn't crying.
Yes, he was. Before the movie started, and we were just crying, of course. It was a great, great job by the most recent release of the story of Elvis Presley and the Colonel. But we do have to give remembrance to Lisa Marie Presley.
What a shame, yeah.
Yeah, really, really bad. We've lost her at a young age.
Yes.
And look at her. Gosh, she was just a cutie.
Yeah. 8 days after Elvis's birthday.
What I mean, I don't know if that's coincidental,
Yeah.
but maybe they just, I don't know. But terrible as it may be, it's terrible that we lost her. Great talent. She has left children behind.
Yeah, her son killed himself a couple years ago, and they say she was never the same after that. 27 years old, and he committed suicide.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Wow.
Unfortunate. It's kind of like the legacy story of the Kennedys. If one thing happens, it seems to happen to everyone.
She was the sole heir to his
Ultimately, she was.
his fortune, so I guess her kids get it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
They didn't-
assuming it's planning
Priscilla
was
don't
done that
get
way.
nothing?
Well, Priscilla's taken care of course.
Yeah,
You
okay.
know, but all said and done with, it's a great loss to our community.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And history and to an icon like Elvis Presley. Lisa Marie, rest in peace.
Right.
And our thoughts go to friends and family, of course. We have another loss. Robbie Knievel.
Yeah, I read that today.
Evil
Son.
Knievel's son.
son, yeah.
Yeah.
Son of-
He jumped the Grand Canyon. He made it. His father didn't make it. He made it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yes, so at the early age of 60, Evil
Wow.
Knievel's son, Robbie, has had a homecoming. He's no longer with
Cancer,
us.
yeah.
Oh, he died of cancer.
yeah.
Okay, I did not realize that. I tell you, cancer is...
Jumping Grand Canyon, jumping everything, and cancer
You know,
got him.
it's like right now, all you hear about is cardiac arrest and cancer.
Yeah.
It's what's going
Oh
on
my
right
gosh,
now.
you're absolutely right.
Life is short, kids. Enjoy it. You cannot take it with you.
That's
That
right.
treasure that you love so much.
I always
Take it with
say,
you.
let your last check bounce. I always say that because you cannot take it with you. That's the way I see it.
Oh, tell that to my creditors.
Or just
Attaboy, Joe.
tell-
Needing some debt. That's it. They're like, who wants some debt?
payback. So, moving on to weather, we have some really cold weather
Nobody
coming
there.
up. This weekend, we're going to be having a 2-day cold weather emergency as declared by the
What is it going
governor.
to be, 40?
People are
It's going to be in the 40s.
39.
Watch out.
We'll go to-
Put the heat on.
Put the heat
More
on.
minutes.
Get your boots.
Yes.
Frozen iguana.
Get the frozen iguanas.
Well, these people down here, they're going to be wearing parkers and
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
all kinds of winter gear.
Yeah, you know,
Driving funny, you
Eskimos.
Driving funny.
Can't go outside wearing Boca. It's too cold outside. Ay.
Meanwhile, people from up north that are visiting will be walking around in tank tops,
Tank
shorts.
tops and
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
that was me when I first moved down here.
Yeah, not now.
It was so
I don't
bizarre.
like the cold either. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie to you. I don't like it either.
But when I first moved down here, it was like the wind chill and everything was like negative 66 in Chicago. And it was 66 degrees here.
Wait.
people for-
Negative what?
The wind chill was like negative 66. It was insane.
What is that
pretty
like?
extreme. Negative 66?
Ridiculously
Pretty extreme.
cold. Well, that's with the wind chill and
With
everything.
the wind chill, yeah. That means
And
wind
so
chill.
you come
you freeze
you
when you walk out.
you could take water, throw it up in the air, and it just goes away as snow.
I've actually
right?
heard that.
And
I've
I
done that
come down here,
going
it
to
was
the bathroom
66
sometimes
degrees.
in the winter.
It's like 100-degree difference.
Gosh, you never know what's going to come out of Joe's mouth, honestly.
They ever did that as a kid in the winter?
Derailed my train of thought right
Don't
there.
eat yellow snow. I've heard that before. We do have to do an introduction. Kenny, sitting next to Kenny, we have Paul Graham that's with us, and he's visiting us all the way from the UK.
Yo,
Yes.
yo, yo.
Yes, we're happy to have him here, and this is someone that's new to our team as well. He is director of our sales, and for those of you that are interested in wanting to go ahead and advertise with us, contact us through our website, which is www.powerupradiotv.com, and we will get back to you if you want to be part of this fun. Is that right?
That's right. Power up.
And
Let's go. We're Power Up Hot.
talk about the pizza guy tonight that brought us the
Oh,
beats.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Amazing.
I was so happy when I walked in.
So was I. I was like, yes.
Tell them why you get the food.
Well, first of all,
'Cause I'm an
Joe
animal.
Joe here gets really cranky. For those of you that may not know, and
Like
he
a
starts to
bear.
peter out when he's not eating because the show, the time, and moving between where he does during the day to get here, he gets hungry. So I started getting food available, so when the crew comes in, they have something to munch on to hold them over during the show.
That's why I'm so happy now.
He's so happy right now.
He walks in and he's like that lady from the old Wendy's commercial. Where's the beef?
Exactly.
Where's our pizza?
He's exactly right. But this evening, I ordered just by accident, and Paul was with me, and the gentleman comes in, and just for, $53, we wound up getting.
Yeah, something like that. It was cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
for
was
what
on
it was.
Paul, of course. But actually, it was 2 large pizzas that were delicious.
And they were big.
They were big pizzas.
They're large, but they're like extra, extra large, really. Like
Yeah,
2
they're-
of those.
Super good.
They're gonna
There's still a
surprise
lot
from now
left.
on, right?
Well, Denise was thinking and said, you know what? we need someone to bring us to the Six Barrels some food while we're here. So they agreed to advertise with us.
And what's the name of the place?
What's the name of the place?
Pizza Rica.
Pizza Rica.
Pizza Rica. Spelled with two C's.
Yeah.
Spelled with
Pizza
two
Rica,
C's.
two C's.
Pizza Rica.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely
That's pretty easy
delicious.
to remember.
Yes, best deal in town if you ask me.
Good
But
stuff.
next week, he did talk about next week that he's going to make it a thing, right?
So stay tuned, everyone. We're going to be making sure that if you order between 6:30 and 8:30 that you get that discount. And I'm telling you right
Pizza
now.
party every week here on the Sixth Borough.
That's
how
right.
we do it.
That's not that they do more than just pizza. So we're going to be tasting different things and letting you know how it is and why you should order. Get those discounts.
I want to give a shout out to my cousin Anthony. He just commented, "Happy Friday the 13th to you, cuz." And we have our first guest waiting, so let me know when you're ready.
Okay, very
Okay.
quickly. He's waiting online, absolutely.
Introduce him.
So who we have with us today, we're very fortunate to once again have Charlie Rodriguez, that's doing the freestyle concert, the 80s freestyle concert that has a lineup that's to die for.
Right.
And this lineup is now today, of the lineup, we have Noel Pagan, who is also an American, well, it's a Latin American freestyle music singer that's crossed over to pop artist, and also has been very well known for some of the most great headlining songs that you can think of.
One of the three of the greatest freestyle songs ever.
Yep.
Silent Morning is a legend.
Oh, yeah, that's-
Yes.
It's a legend.
Big one.
I'm
Yeah.
very excited to have him on. Too bad he couldn't come in, but we're going to try to get everyone the weekend of that show to come in
Yes.
in the studio live. It'll be like
Absolutely.
a freestyle convention here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Let's bring him on. Get the intro and listen. Maybe you'll remember this.
Is he on? No, call him back. We'll be right back with Noel.
Hopefully he's got 35 cents to call us back. Noel, where are you, kid? Let's go. Woo, woo. Hey, now you know Six Borough, baby.
He's out of time.
Where is he?
He was out of time.
Yeah, right?
Also known for one of the best songs, Out of Time, for sure.
They're going to get it back on the line. We lost him in the transition there.
You know, things happen in the
Yeah.
Six Barrel. But, while we're waiting to bring him on, we do have to mention sports. You
Yes.
got that? Who's doing sports? Oh, you said you did.
Well, yeah. Of course, this weekend's the first weekend of the wild card playoffs. We got Saturday. We have the Dolphins playing Buffalo in Buffalo, which is going to be a very emotional game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cold.
You're not only going against Buffalo, and you're going against what happened with their player Josh Hamlin. It's going to be a very emotional game. Poor Dolphins are going to get squished. Then we have
So that's the prediction?
yeah.
Okay.
definitely. Then we
Oh,
have the-
yeah.
then we have
Yeah,
the-
that's the consensus.
yeah, then we have the 49ers playing Seattle. Seattle kind of backed into the playoffs. 49ers are way too strong. They're going to crush them. And then Monday night, Cowboys. Go Cowboys.
Yeah, it's one of your favorites, isn't
They
it?
haven't won a road playoff game in 30 years. And they're going against Tom Brady, so good luck with that.
But there's also really great news. Green Bay is not in the playoffs.
Yeah, and New England.
Yes. Look at that.
Surprisingly, yes.
So that's basically the big sports weekend. And
About basketball, you said mention about
well,
basketball.
last night it was a great game. Dallas Mavericks is on. Oh yeah, last night Luka Doncic schooled LeBron James. It was like a classic shot with 3 seconds left. He hit a three-pointer to tie the game and send it into overtime. I don't know if anybody saw it, but it was great.
Ice
But
in his
we
veins.
We got to get Noel before he hangs up again.
Noel, let's get him on air.
All right, Noel, you there? Hello, sir. you
Yeah,
there?
I'm here, man. I'm listening to you guys.
How you doing, sir? Happy Friday the 13th.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great, man. Honored to have you on. Very excited to have you on.
Yeah, man.
So I'm the female of the crew. I'm Denise here, and I'm just telling you, I've got the biggest crush running on you. Just saying. Just saying. I've been a fan of yours for the longest of time, and I want to thank you for giving me so much pleasure in dancing and having such a great time with friends out in the clubs and the just great story. You know what? Congratulations for such a great career you've had so far. And I hear there's many more great
Thank
things
you.
coming.
Thank you.
So we actually have a couple of
Those
questions.
were great times.
Definitely great times.
Great clubs. I did a lot of traveling back then all around the country performing, and doing different, meeting different people, doing different interviews at different for different radio stations. It was what I was 23, 24 years old. It was like the time of my life. Great times. I mean, I don't think that I've seen anything like it throughout the 90s you know, to present day.
That was some
Anything
era.
like it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you made your mark. You absolutely did. Absolutely.
Well, you know, we had fun doing it. You know, it wasn't about making money. It wasn't about being popular. It was something we loved to do. You know, we liked being in the studio. We liked creating music and you know, watching people enjoy what we did. I mean, we did it for fun. We didn't do it for popularity or anything like that. That's why I hate labels. There's a label that they use now for a lot of acts from the 80s. They call us freestyle artists, and I can't stand that because, you know, that label didn't exist when we did,
No,
you
it's
know,
true.
the stuff. We used
Right.
to just
Yep.
call it club music because that's what all the clubs were playing.
Right.
Yeah. So that term freestyle, you know, I hated it because it kind of labeled us and kind of pigeonholed us to a certain audience, you know. And I remember, you know, we weren't just catering to like, you know, urban kids and stuff like that. I mean, I remember doing shows in the middle of a cornfield, you know, in freaking Missouri.
Wow.
So, you know, we didn't have a target audience. We just did what we enjoyed to do, and if people appreciated it, you know, we'd go and do shows at different states and stuff, and it was just a great time. I remember performing in a lot of black clubs back then too. There were a lot of black clubs here in New York City, and you know, so it crossed over. Well, my stuff crossed over different boundaries. You know, we didn't have a target audience. I guess is the point I'm trying to make.
You definitely were a trailblazer.
So not like today.
Definitely.
Yeah. Today everything seems so segregated. I don't know. It's just and don't let me get into politics because that's.
Oh, we don't want to go there. We're a politics-free show, for sure.
Yeah. We don't want to do that. Yeah.
I do have a question, Noel. I do have a question
you know,
for you.
Yeah.
I've been wondering
Sure.
this. You know, you've got some amazing moves dancing on stage. Is that inspired by anything in particular? Because it was like really, really amazing.
No, misspent youth. That's what that was. Going clubbing since I was 13 years old.
Well, they actually. I mean, are you
know,
into the martial arts at all? Any martial art training in there?
I am indeed into martial arts. I've been a practitioner of Wing Chun for over 14 years.
Oh, there you go.
And I do incorporate some of that into what I do, and it actually gives me the ability to do it because, you know, it takes a lot of cardio to be up there and dance across the stage that's like, you know, 20 feet long. And try to, you know, entertain, you know, 6,000 to 7,000 people or whatever it might be that, you know, that night. But yeah.
So
it was all about having a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what? I got a really cool thing. The fact that he said he practices Wing Chun. That is the martial art that Bruce Lee practiced.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that. I've just been schooled. Who knew?
Yeah,
Wow. So are we right?
He started out as a student. Yeah, he started out as a student of Wing Chun, and then he developed his own art out of it called Jeet Kune Do, which I enjoyed much better because it eliminated a lot of the strictness of the original. You know, it flowed
I like
more. It was more like a boxing. Yeah, it was more like boxing than anything else.
Interesting. So, am I right in hearing you're originally from the Bronx?
Born and raised, yeah.
Born
in
and
the South
raised?
Bronx.
So can we
brother.
say, right, you're in the right place. We are the 6 boroughs, so like anyone that's part of the inner cities of any city, namely, of course, New York, you're part of the 6th borough. But am I right also, is he a Boricua?
Boricua. Yeah.
I don't know.
I am I am Boricua, Italian, and Spaniard.
Love it.
Wow. All right.
You're in good company.
You can't get any more Latino than that.
No, you cannot. No, you covered it all. That you
might
have.
be related to all of us.
Yes, exactly. I always believe you dig deep enough, we're all related. So tell us a little bit about how you your music was inspired. Did you do your own writing? Did someone assist you, or you took it and just made it your own?
You know, it was a hidden talent. I didn't even know I could write songs because it was something I never did before until I was actually asked to do it. And, you know, I kind of followed, you know, you listen to music, you listen to songs basically, and there's a structure, you know, that I became familiar with that most of us know and appreciate, and that is, you know, you have a verse, you have a bridge, and you have a chorus. And you don't really think about those things, you know, until you actually have to write something yourself. So I kind of followed that, you know, that guideline, and the rest is history when it comes to writing songs. I just basically try to write about things that people can relate to, mostly things that I've experienced personally, because I find that when you write about personal experiences, people relate to it better, you know?
Naturally.
Because we all kind of experience the same kinds of things, you know, slightly different ways, but, you know, we all fall in love, and then at some point, you know, get disappointed, or you suffer a broken heart or whatever. It's just something that happens, you know?
Well, your love of music obviously kept, you know, it never left you. And I see now that you're doing a transition. You're going into more pop music, and you got some new stuff that you've been posting on your social media. You want to talk about a little bit about that? I'd like to know. I'm sure some of these listeners would too.
Yeah. Well, going back to that label freestyle,
right,
which I can't stand. It's one of the reasons why I can't stand it is because I do all kinds of music. You know, I've done rap, I've done rock, I've done pop rock, I've done stuff that was, I did a track in '93. It was a pop rock album for Polygram Records. And I just posted a video of one of the tracks that was adopted onto, do you remember that show Baywatch?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember Baywatch?
The Hoff.
Yeah. So, yeah, they picked up one of the tracks and you know, played it on, aired it on one of their episodes. The Jeffrey Dahmer series that just came out.
Right,
yes,
right.
Great show.
Yeah, they had adopted Silent Morning for a scene in one of their episodes.
They did.
This is
I remember.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's awesome. That's great. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it now just to see if I can remember.
Yeah, it's season 1, episode 4, I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was
There's
around
like
the
a-
time.
you
That was
know,
around the
I have
time it all
feelings-
happened.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
That was around the time all
Yeah,
that
I
happened.
had mixed,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. Yeah, I had mixed feelings about, you know, like everybody was going crazy on stuff. I wasn't aware of it. I found out through social media.
Oh,
that,
my goodness.
there were a bunch of people.
Oh,
Yeah, there were a bunch of
That's
people
funny.
like raving about it, and I'm like, what's everybody talking about? You know, because they were mentioning my name and the song, and I decided to.
out of all the songs, your top hits, you know, we had Silent Morning, Like a Child, Out of Time, and Change. Which of those 4 were your favorites, or your favorite? Or is it like a child that you can't figure out which one? They were all good.
Did we lose it?
Oh, did we just lose
Pretty much,
contact?
you know, I enjoyed everything I did. I don't really have a favorite, you know.
Yeah.
But
my favorite's
I had
Silent
mixed
Morning.
feelings about that. I'm sorry?
Yeah. My favorite Silent Morning, I'll tell you why. I was down here on vacation for spring break in the 80s. I think it was 87. And I went to a club in Fort Lauderdale, and that song came on, and I was like, oh my God, it's a great song. And it was playing all over the radio. And it wasn't playing in New York yet when I left. Then when I got back, it was all over the radio. That's truly a classic song. I mean, that music hits, everybody knows what it is.
Oh, yeah. The minute the first part comes on.
Yeah.
I remember
You're
hearing it
talking
the
about
first
Silent
time.
Morning,
Yeah.
I remember exactly where I was when I heard it the first time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Silent Morning was on heavy club rotation.
Yes. Yes, it
Before
was.
any radio station had picked it up. It was hitting the charts. I mean, Billboard was charting it before any radio station picked it up, and it was like in the top 10 on every chart.
Yeah.
It was mixed with so many songs.
Radio
too.
picked it up.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, for 3 months. For 3 months, it was just like charting on Billboard.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I remember there was it was one night. It was a club 1018 that I used to work in. There was a radio station, Hot 103. I don't know if it's cool for me to mention that.
In
on
New
your
York,
station,
yeah.
but
I
anyway.
remember Hot 103.
Yeah. They were catering a Wednesday night, and Silent Morning, the DJ, Roman Ricardo was one of the producers of Silent Morning. He was also the DJ at 1018. And he started playing Silent Morning, and the floor, everybody just ran to the floor. I'm watching this happen from the DJ booth. Everybody runs to the floor, and the floor gets packed all of a sudden. And,
Definitely.
I forget who it was, but somebody that represents Hot 103 ran up to the DJ booth and asked, "Hey, what is this? We got to start playing this." They saw the reaction that it got, and that was one of the first radio stations to actually pick it up and start playing it here in New York. But they weren't aware. No stations were aware of it. I mean, the clubs, the DJs were on it. You know,
Yeah,
from
it
day one.
had a
flying
lot of
up
club
the
play. Yes. A lot of club play.
Yeah.
Well, I have a real quick
It's just something
question.
that happened.
Yep.
So the first
Yeah.
time you actually heard it on the radio, I mean, what kind of feeling is that? You hear your music played. I mean, just really quickly. I mean, I would be stunned. But what went through your mind, or what did you feel when you heard it?
Again, I have mixed feelings about that. It's like, because I'm a club guy. I've always been a club guy, and when I heard it on the radio, I thought it was great. Yeah, but at the same time, I was thinking, okay, my career is over. Because,
you were wrong, because that took off there.
for some reason, when you cross that boundary, you tend to like drift off into nowhere land, you know, when it comes to music. And I'm an underground type of guy.
Noel, let me stop you real. Noel, I gotta stop you real quick. We gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Sure. Okay, yeah, no problem.
WWNN AM Pompano Beach. WIRK HD3 Indiantown. Programming paid for by Vic Canales Media Group. Broadcasting live from the Robes Studio. Injured recently? Call the Robes Law Group, where winning is a habit. 561-570-5700. 561-570-5700. Robes, winning for you and our community. This is the one and only. Oldies wants to send you cruising. Oh, yeah. 3 days, 2 nights on the brand new Margaritaville at Sea.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah. Your weekend escape for 2 in the Bahamas is here. Visit TrueOldiesFLA.com and register to win our daily weekday cruise at 5 p.m.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
From ship to shore, Margaritaville at Sea awaits. You could be the next lucky winner. Winning excludes valet parking, taxes, fees, and port expenses. Full details at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
RD Promo is the premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something in between, RD Promo is committed to the best services and products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station.
Hey, well,
we're back.
We're back. Welcome back, everyone. We have Noel Pagan with us, one of the most, I should say, an iconic memory and talent, legendary, with music that will never ever die. You know, he's the bomb. He's just the bomb. We got some of the music playing in the background. Noel, you really are, you are the pop artist, I would say, that will never, your music will never be left behind. I'm just saying that. But we want to talk about the concert that you're in.
We have the upcoming concert, the Freestyle Island. Are you excited about coming now? We hope to meet you that day. We're going to be there for sure, but we're trying to get everybody to come in the studio before the concert.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a chance to get away from this cold weather.
Oh yeah,
up in Pennsylvania, and it's gonna be nice and warm. It's gonna be nice to get away for a bit.
Yeah.
Down in Miami. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
And you've worked with all these other artists before. You're all from like the same time frame. Is it cool when you guys all get together and perform together again?
Yeah,
he sounded unsure about that.
I'm not gonna get into details of and be specific about everybody
right
in the music industry, but it's like anything else. When you're associated with a group of people, you try the best you can to get along with everybody.
Right. Yeah, like here, I know what you're talking about. It's tough getting along with these people.
Yes. They're always in detention.
Yeah. So any disagreements you may have or animosity towards anybody, you kind of keep that to yourself, and
right.
You just do your thing. I mean, you go, you do your job, and your job is to entertain people, which I enjoy doing, and then that's it. And I go do my own thing after that.
Right.
Well, it's staying, respecting your lanes, respecting your talent, and really at the end of the day, it's about your entertainment, the value of your entertainment, and the fans. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Well, we really, really appreciate you coming on, and we look forward to seeing you next month. What is the date?
February 18th.
February 18th.
Yep.
Miami.
We will be there. Noel, thank you so much for calling in, and we can't wait to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys going to be there, by the way?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
We want to try to get you to the studio when you come. Try to get you here a couple days earlier. Get you to the
Come up
studio.
and say hi. We'll hang out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We'll be up on stage. Joe's going to sing. No.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Noel. Have a great weekend.
All right, that was good.
Have a good night.
Thank you. That was awesome. Very nice guy.
Yes.
Very talented man.
It was really good.
Okay, so you want to introduce our next guest?
Yes. So really quickly, I have to say that I didn't expect as much from our interview with Noel, He was very open, and I really
Very, very
appreciated
good, yeah.
him sharing and his outlook,
Yeah.
his honesty
Very
and his outlook. He sounds like he's a true professional, and definitely, I should say, definitely paved the way to the music and the history of behind the 80s, and it's just great stuff.
You know, he said something that I felt like was really, really important that I don't think a lot of people in the industry or people just coming up today realize. He said what we were doing is for music. It wasn't for money. It wasn't for fame.
Yeah.
It was because they love the music. And you see a lot of people now, when you hear them getting into the music industry, they're doing it for the fame. They're doing it for the money. This is where maybe some of the difference in the quality of the music from back then
Exactly.
to now,
100%.
where
Yeah.
it was more about the passion, not about the pennies. And so I thought it was really cool that he brought that part up.
That was an era that you put on the certain radio stations, and you
Yeah.
could just leave it on there.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, you didn't have to change it.
You didn't have the same
Now
song
now,
playing every.
You know, you don't know what you're going to hear.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I
it's a
mean?
mix. I mean, do they still have power hours? Like, although
They
that's
still
our
do.
show.
Well, you
but,
know, YouTube saves that. I just throw on those old freestyle mixes and let them run.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I think, I
say that.
I know we can't say that.
Yeah, don't call it
It doesn't
freestyle.
like to be called freestyle, but that's what it is. They call it what, Latin freestyle? Or?
Yeah, well, back
Back
then,
in the day.
Back then,
Yeah,
it was.
You're walking to the DJ and they're like, "Hey man, play." They would say to me, "Play Latin freestyle." I'm
But
like, "Okay,
back then, it was dance music.
100%.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it.
Like I knew it as Heartthrob.
That's right, cousin Aunt from the Bronx, like
that's
us.
from Chicago.
Yes, Chicago, we called it Heartthrob. We didn't call it freestyle.
That's
we called it Heartthrob.
there was a mix.
God, we're
There was a
from
mix
New York.
called Heartthrob mix. I know.
If I called
Heartthrob.
Denise Heartthrob, she
Let's-
would not know what song to put on.
Let's go out tonight and listen to some Heartthrob.
If you come to me and say play Heartthrob, I'm like, listen, I don't have that, all right?
Hey, Joey, what do you want to hear? I got some Heartthrob.
I'll play it right now. Baby
I got
Shark,
some-
one more word out of you.
Ooh,
kid.
Baby
One-
Shark.
I swear to God.
Coco Melon.
Coco Melon.
All right, Heartthrob.
Well, our next guest, this is, we have the pleasure of having what I call the fighting family. I'd
Yes.
love to say that because this is truly a family affair, family event. We're super excited to have them. She was here with us a good couple of months ago last year.
Yeah,
And
they helped train me for the celebrity boxing match.
That is correct.
Which we won.
Yes, so this whole next part of the show is going to be dedicated to this family that, there's Joe in his picture.
There it is.
Yes.
That was the first match.
That was the first match,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Joe,
And-
Big Apple, Rupo. Let's go.
Big Apple Rubo.
So this family is really very, very interesting in the sense that here they are. This is truly
a
a
funny
family
guy.
affair. We have with us Annette, who is the matriarch, Annette Ernst, and then we have her daughter Natalie that's with us. And these two is, I would say, the driver of their lights out boxing arena workout. We were there. This facility is to die
It's
for.
really nice.
It really, really is. They have done an amazing job, and they train everyone, if I remember correctly. Let's bring them on so we can actually see these beautiful faces who've put this whole thing together. There we
There
go.
Welcome, ladies. Welcome to the Sixth Borough, baby. Welcome.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Just love it. Welcome, welcome. We have Annette with us, and of course the beautiful Natalia that's with us from Lights Out Boxing, owners of Lights Out Boxing. And this is where you trained, isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, I haven't had the pleasure of training there, and honestly, I really should get there and try it out a few times. But the facility
Natalia
is.
get you in shape.
Hey, are you
She's
still out
dying.
of
She's
shape?
dying to kill me.
How was Joe in the gym?
I felt guilty eating a wing in front of you.
was great.
before.
It was fantastic. I'm so proud of
You
him.
didn't give up? Joe didn't give up?
No.
Wait, Joe, let me just don't say nothing for a second. Girls, how was Joe
No,
in the
I
gym?
give him that. That's one thing he didn't do was give up.
He didn't give up? He
No.
didn't complain? Did he show up on time?
Oh, he
Was
definitely
late?
complained,
Oh,
but
did.
he didn't give up though. I give But him he that. always showed up. He always showed up.
You know he complained.
Well, actually, the facility itself. Tell us a little bit. You opened up. What is it? A year ago?
We opened up 9 months ago, yes.
8-9 months ago.
Yes.
It seems like a year ago.
And we're growing really fast right now. We are hosting the 21st of January, our first amateur fights.
Oh, we'll be there.
Really excited about that.
So that's this Saturday it's happening?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that particular event before we lose track of where we are.
It's the first amateur fight of the year. We have from Lights Out Boxing 5-6 fighters, including my son Christopher will be fighting.
Great fighter.
I told you, it's a family thing.
We have 15 bouts, 15 beautiful belts to be given away. People are coming from all over Florida, and we are super excited.
Oh, wow. That's
Do you have a ring in
exciting.
your venue? Is that-
Yeah, it's gigantic
Yes.
ring.
I have an Olympic ring.
Oh, wow.
So you're having 15 fighters?
No, I have 15 bouts, 15 fights.
So 30 fighters.
So
Yeah.
30 fighters,
30
15
fighters,
belts.
yes.
Got it. Okay. And what is the age group of this?
It starts from my youngest one is 9 years old. He's
Well, the
having his
youngest
first
fight we have is we have two 10-year-olds fighting.
Yeah.
Heavyweights, actually.
Heavyweights.
Yeah, we got two
Yeah.
little guys.
Little
They're 10,
slim.
a little chubby, but they're adorable.
Chunky.
They're Suma.
Chubby's got the power.
Chunky's
Yeah,
got the
no,
power.
actually they do. It'd be the best.
Girls? Any girls?
No,
Actually,
sadly,
no.
no. Not
We
this
had
time.
one, but she didn't get a match. Everyone was scared of her.
Oh, right.
No, it's true.
So I never asked this question. Where did the name come from? Like, why this particular name of the gym? Did it have a particular meaning?
Actually, my daughter came up with that name. Natalia
long
came
story.
with that name.
Oh, long story.
Drunken moment, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Those are the best names that come
I
out.
swear.
That's
We
what
want to know the
ideas
story.
come to you.
We can't speak.
But you
My
knock
girlfriends
somebody out
reminded
and
me
say
of
lights
this
out.
morning.
So Lights Out would have been probably most appropriate in that experience. to name the place.
It works out perfectly.
Works out.
I think it's actually a great name.
It's
Lights
awesome,
Out Boxing.
I
That's
wish
what's
I
up.
remembered it.
You wish you remembered.
You knock somebody out, it's lights out.
Lights Out. I get
You
it.
get it.
So about the size of the gym, how many square feet is it? Because I know it was really big.
I'm not sure how many. I believe inside is 10,000 square feet.
That's enough.
Enough.
10,000 square feet. And I remember one side was all weights and
It's the workout area that Natalia
It's Natalia's side.
Natalia
aerobic
kills
room,
people. I mean,
boot
trains
camps.
The weight room.
you enter, but you might not leave.
You might not.
Just complaining.
and the
Yeah.
other side is what dedicated to the rings, right?
To the ring, yes.
Boxing,
I
yeah.
want to start hosting fight every other month because in Florida there's very few fights, and a lot of parents cannot afford to travel with their kids to get them actually to get the real fights like I'm gonna start doing.
Well, we're also sponsored by USA Boxing as well.
We are sponsored by
Many
USA
gyms
Boxing.
are not.
Yeah.
So.
Where is your gym located and how much is the membership?
So it's in Knuth Road, 1203, in Boynton Beach. Our membership's $150. That includes all the boot camps and all the boxing classes, and then we train the team separate. So
That's a
we have a lot to
wow.
offer.
That's
we do
great.
kids and everything.
Now, you have Chris who's fighting, and you also have your other son,
Sebastian,
Sebastian.
going to
is a beast.
nationals.
Man's a beast.
He's going to nationals, Sebastian.
Yeah.
he's going to the
professional, right?
nationals.
Not yet.
No, yeah, well, he's a beast, that man.
Yeah.
No, it's just regular boxing. Yes.
He was talking about training me. I was scared just talking to him.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't want to go bare knuckles. He's like,
No.
Do this little, boxing glove thing. You can't hold up the.
I'm like, listen, I'm older now. I need you to go slow. He goes, no, we're not going slow.
Slap you in the face.
He goes, no, we're not going slow. And I'm like, Natalia, help me. Please help me.
Well, I laughed.
She laughed in your face.
No, you got me Mikey.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Mikey killed me, too. So.
You know,
Mike
one
is
of the
good.
things that's really nice is that although it's a 10,000 square foot facility, you still keep it like a family affair because that's a very big facility,
Yes.
and you keep it still like family. So I
Yes.
got to give you really big kudos for doing that, and that's important.
Thank
it
you
really
so
is.
much. Most of our members, they become like family to us. You know, it's no longer just a gym. There's way more to it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a big family. Lights Out Boxing family. That's what it is.
I know. I've been promising you
It's a-
guys I was going to
it's-
stop by. I'm
Yeah, we gotta get
definitely
you back,
coming next
do
week.
The whole entire show, a day with Joe at the gym.
Yeah.
Something like that. That would be
Joe's-
absolutely hilarious.
Fly on the wall.
It would be so hilarious.
Listen, I already told Damon this already. I'm retired.
Oh, he's retired. We're talking about that. We're gonna bring you back.
Retired.
Coming on a little bit. We're gonna ask him if you're making a
We have
return to the ring.
Francesca.
Vincenzo.
Francenzo on the phone. Excuse me.
Vincenzo.
Vincenzo. All right, who's this? I'm dying to hear this one.
Yeah.
Hello?
How bad did we get your name wrong?
Vincenzo.
Vincenzo.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
I'm from Little Italy, New York. I was there for a long time, and then I moved to Florida a long time ago.
Okay.
Well, welcome back to the show.
I'm a big fan of Natalie and her gym, Lights Out Boxing. I've been a member there for a while.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
fantastic.
All right, great. I thought it was one of my friends calling in to bust chops. But that's great. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going.
How long have you been a member?
Oh,
For a couple of years, I'll say.
A couple
I
of
remember
years?
when I first there. Yeah, I was in there for a couple of years. I knew them for a good while.
Ah, I
Did you learn
understand.
a lot?
Yeah, but I remember back then I was a skinny kid with no confidence and slouching. If you see me back then, you're like, damn, that's not the same guy I knew right now.
Wow.
What do you look
I
like
am
now?
more confident, seen and more built, and I'm above average looking now.
Oh, I love that.
All right.
You know what? That's a very good point that you bring up, Vincenzo, because when you actually go into a sport like this, I mean, anything but going up with your self-esteem and really gaining confidence, I really think that is probably one of the first things that starts to happen. Would you say, Natalie or Natalia? I mean, you imagine that.
Well, training in this more than just a physical part, there's a huge mental part behind it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, when you're working on yourself and you're making yourself improve, the confidence definitely just kicks in, you know?
Well, I
Makes
would
you a
imagine
better
with
person.
boxing.
Boxing, same thing. It depends. It doesn't depend on the sport.
It's all about believing in yourself. You know, you got to go in there already saying, I'm going to win. And you're just going to do your thing, and that's it. You got to believe in yourself. The confidence, I believe, is the most important in boxing. You know, if you don't believe in yourself, don't even go in the ring.
But I believe your gym gives a loving feeling.
Oh, it's
that they
like,
wanna
as
be
I said,
there,
it's a
they
big
build your
lights up
confidence,
boxing.
you know, hey, keep going, doing
It's a
doing
big
good. You
family.
actually got beat up and you're like, okay, keep going.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
The thing is with boxing, it's a
Keep
very
moving.
technical thing as well. So it's very technical.
This guy
so you
don't leave
use
me
your
alone.
because you're trying to work
He's,
out
he's relentless.
your opponent.
It's the Joe Rubo roast.
I got a video of the celebrity boxing, Joey. We definitely have to take that back.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was the best time of my life. That was so funny.
Jasmine?
Jasmine, yes.
Okay.
We got Jasmine on the line.
Well, we have actually, Vincenzo, thank you so much for dialing in. And hopefully we'll actually see you one day at the actual gym.
This thing's working great, by the way.
I hope so too. I would love Allie and her mom. They're the best, and they always help me out, no matter what happens.
That's a great compliment. Thanks so much for sharing that. That's making them have a real big smile.
Oh, this is cute.
Bye-bye now.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you, Vincenzo. Ciao. Who do we have on now?
Jasmine.
Jasmine? Hello, you there?
Jasmine.
Hey,
Hello
Jasmine,
there.
how are you?
What it is? What it look like?
Hi. Thank you for having me on here.
You're welcome. Well, tell us, how do you know about the gym and your experience there?
Well, Annette is my she's my aunt. And,
okay.
And Annette. Yeah. And they've been doing this boxing stuff for a long time now, and I think it's awesome. It's a good way to get healthy and fit. And I think it's great. And I'm a singer, and I'm going to come and sing one of my unreleased songs over at the gym. And I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Oh, nice.
So you don't go to the gym, you're just a singer and just happen to be related to them. Is that correct?
She's doing the opening the 21st, the singing.
she's
Yes.
gonna be a singer.
She's singing her new song at my opening at Lights Up Boxing, the 21st of January.
Oh, perfect. And where would we be able to see that
Yeah.
on YouTube, or what's your information? Did they hear the song? Do you have that pre-recorded somewhere, or you're just gonna do it?
Jasmine?
Sorry, I can't hear you if I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
I think
Speak up, Nico. No.
He's going.
Sorry, it's hard to hear
He's
you
going
guys.
over this far and the mic through the hall. That's why
So
it's so loud.
the question is, if we wanted to hear any of your existing music right now, or the music that we can anticipate hearing, is it anywhere out there right now where we can actually hear and see it?
Yes, I have one of my singles called Enough, and it's out on all platforms. If you look up Jazz Bond, that's my artist name, or you can follow me on Instagram. You can type in Jazz Bond or Jasmine Camposi. The right Instagram will pop up, and you guys can listen to my first single, Enough. And my music video is actually dropping on the 18th, my first music video ever.
Well, congratulations.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's awesome. It's got a lot of cool scenes in it. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. And I got another song that I'm working on right now that's done, and I'm gonna sing it at the Lights Out Boxing before I release it. I got a bunch of stuff. I'm working on a whole EP, so
Wow.
it's pretty exciting.
How long have you been in music, and how long have you been in music, and how old are you?
I'm 23, and I've been doing music for a long time now. I started off in a band when I was like 14, and it really taught me a lot on how to make music and make a song. And then I just kind of went solo, like my own way, you know, making songs and putting them out there. But I feel like I really found my vibe and my style and everything now, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just putting what I got out right now, and I'm really loving it. I really found my vibe, my style, and everything. So
Well, good.
That's how that's going. Got my first
Awesome.
song out right now. Yeah.
Look forward to meeting you. We will definitely be there next week.
Yes, I would love that. I would love that. Thank you so much for having me a part of the show.
Thank you for calling
Thanks
in.
for calling in. We appreciate you.
This guy's your first
Of
fight you
course.
guys are having there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the first. You've had events there before, but this is the first fight, right?
Yeah, first amateur
'Cause
fight.
I remember we went to was that the grand opening party, or what was it that we went to?
That was the opening of the gym.
Yeah, it was hot that day. I remember that.
Is this going to be able to be
So
seen?
this is going to be inside this time, sweetheart. And we're doing really Thai food this time as well.
Real food, okay. That's right. Annette called me yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before to go
That
over,
was yesterday.
to go over the menu. It was nice.
I have a question, and anyone wants to answer this. So I've often heard for singers, artists in particular, that the one way they can actually enhance their reach or their chords or their singing is through exercise. I mean, I'm assuming boxing actually really helps form the breathing in the lungs and everything. I mean, do you agree with that? That exercise and
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I
Absolutely.
mean, I've been exercising my whole life and I still can't sing, so I don't know about that.
But you can breathe, so that's what she's saying.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I've
I'll
heard
say
that.
yes. I used to manage music artists, and one of the things that I had to teach them was how to do proper breathing techniques, keeping their nasal passage clear. We had a whole regiment that we would do, but most of the real deep bellows come from down here, so they have to be able to tighten
belly.
it up. Yeah, it's a so
That's
yes.
why opera singers are so good.
Yeah.
They got those big bellies. Who is that guy that came on with the throat exercises? Remember that? Massage your throat? It really worked.
Yes.
He came on, he's like,
I believe it was Mr. Goldberg.
He came on here and he's like,
Yeah, he
your
does a
throat.
great job. He
And I'm
does.
like,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, actually,
I'm looking at Nico's face.
Mr. Deep
I don't
Throat,
want to
what
hear
did
him.
he say?
I don't
What
want to
show
hear
am I on?
him.
Who
I don't
spun the
wanna hear
wheel?
him.
We changed stations. You know that guy, Mr. Deep Throat? I'm like, no. Freddie, cut the light.
I don't want to
Captain
hear
Deep
him.
Throat.
I feel like this is the Joe Rubo roast tonight.
I'm not even saying. You're massaging your throat. I'm not
We're talking about throat exercises. Speaking of, let me have some more.
Yeah, the Sixth Borough has complete all detention degenerates in the show.
Back to the detention room.
Yeah, we got to bring a moment here. Right before the show, we were having our production meeting in the other room. It was the four of us, and poor Denise was sitting there with us, and I'm like, we're like the bad kids of detention, and you're the teacher trying to keep control.
We love all our children.
It's politically incorrect.
Yes, it is. Oh, we love all our children.
They're mentally challenged.
Yes.
The ADD kicks in, and then also like, look.
Yeah, we're talking about cars, women, everything else, but the show.
That's why the people who watch the show can follow along, because it's constant excitement. God only knows what we're going to do next.
Yes, exactly
I
right.
don't even know if Joe's got underwear on right now. I'm just wondering what's going on with Joe Rubo.
Madonna me.
Well, anyway, we have to go back to the reason
boxing.
why. Back to boxing.
How did that get over here?
I have no idea.
Rubbing your throat.
Exercising.
Yeah, it's an exercise Max White used to do.
No, but I actually did hear that. I do have a fact-finding a comment that I do
Figure
know
you
that.
would.
Of course I would. Frank Sinatra, who had an amazing voice, of course, actually was told by his producer that running would enhance his pitch. So, which is when his career was a little bit of a slump, and what could he do to go to the next level? And running helped.
Started running?
He was running.
He was going to run to the corner to get cigarettes?
No, he did not. No, he didn't do that. But at the end of the day, it did help, and I hear what you're saying, Kenny. It
Yeah.
does actually, I think, increase, and boxing is including in that because, you hit and you swing and you punch and, you duck and dip and all kinds of crazy things. So it does help in every which way possible. By the way, does the gym actually provide direction with respect to nutrition?
I do personal nutrition plans depending on my clients. Every plan is just personal. I don't have one plan for everyone, so everything's just very personal.
Okay.
What would you do for me? Like, just put locks on all
Everything.
my...
Say duct tape.
Well, I tried doing this with you before.
Your family,
Joe. I tried doing this with you before. It didn't work
Stop
out.
eating. Don't skip a
We
meal,
never
skip all your
really
meals.
sat...
Joe gains weight just by looking at food.
She goes, let's sit down and talk about it. I said, all right, where do you want to eat and sit down and talk about it?
We can try this again.
Take two.
Well, we're so happy that you're here, and we really want to see you continue being a part of our show, and maybe we can have you join us. And
Yes, we want you to stay for the second half because it's all got the boxing theme.
Yes, we're going to keep the theme rolling into the second half of our show, which is the Power Hour. And we want all of you to stay tuned because we're going to transition and we're going to have Nico go ahead and give us the break and pass us over to the next half.
Nico!
Okay, so stick around. We're going to be back on
in just a few minutes. We got celebrities coming up right now. Damon Feldman, celebrity boxing, baby. Let's go.
Girl, you look mighty sexy.
Whoop, whoop.
You must be working out. You want that A-list lifestyle? You got to work it out. Welcome to my paradise. Welcome to my paradise. Welcome to my. We rockin'. Put your hands up high. When that bass drop low, we let them hate from outside. While we rockin' on the floor, so put your hands up high. When that bass drop low, we let them hate from outside. While we rockin' on the floor, we let them hate from outside. Nico, what we doing? We let them hate from outside. While we rockin' on the floor, so put your hands up high. When that bass drop low, we let them hate from outside. We rockin', don't be shy, girl. I won't bite you unless those kind of things excite you. Stand by my side, come hold me tight, girl. I'm on fire, I can ignite you. Yeah, rising on my temperature, I'm breaking a sweat. Give me everything you got, like you know you're the best. You the hottest on the set, got a body like a vet. Come and party with the stars, we don't settle for less. Live the fast life, ride the fast way. Bluer oceans, greener landscape, watch the sunset, sipping champagne, shake the world up. We rock it, always surrounded by supermodels. I'm getting money like a real soprano. She a knockout Rocky Marciano, and Juanico Italiano. Pleasure to meet you. Soon as I greet you, I was instantly attracted to your physical.
Of Scripture, hosted by Jan Coleman every Sunday morning from 6 to 6:30 a.m. We will read the Bible, pray, and offer blessings to all who listen in the name of our Lord and Savior. Moments of Scripture every Sunday at 6 a.m.
To celebrate all my special occasions, Cafe Chardonnay is the place that I choose. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Dining at Cafe Chardonnay turns any ordinary evening into a special occasion. For over 30 years, owners Frank and Gigi have created a restaurant with a unique atmosphere, elegant yet warm and friendly. Cafe Chardonnay features today's freshest local farm produce and seafood just caught from the ocean. Cafe Chardonnay partners with nearby farmers, ranchers, and fishermen to provide the highest quality ingredients, and Chef Frank's talent combines these fresh ingredients to create delicious, novel, exciting dishes.
Make every evening a celebration at Cafe Chardonnay, located in Palm Beach Gardens on the corner of PGA Boulevard and Military Trail. Call 561-627-2662, 561-627-2662, online at cafechardonnay.com.
And be sure to enjoy a glass of wine from Cafe Chardonnay's legendary wine cellar.
Robes Law Group of Delray Beach understands winning. As a member of the American Academy of Attorneys $100 Million Club, they've proven time and again that winning for you is their habit. Don't wait to suffer an accident. Download their app today. Be prepared and be protected by placing Robes Injury Law in the palm of your hand. Text ROBES, that's ROBES, to 474747. Click on robeslawgroup.com or call them today at 561-570-5700. Robes Law Group, winning for you and our community. Offices throughout Palm Beach County.
Hey, my true oldies listeners, John Tesh here with some intelligence for your retirement this time. When you're looking for a retirement advisor, you know trust and experience are two big qualities to look for. And as it turns out, my friend Jupiter Joe Thomas possesses both of these. Whether you're in retirement or looking to retire, I want you to give local expert Joe Thomas a call. Here's the number, 561-743-0999. Or, even simpler, you can go to jupiterjoe.com. That's jupiterjoe.com.
Progressive presents Adjusting to the Suburbs.
I never thought I'd care about gardening until I bought a house in the suburbs. But now I find myself in conversations about liquid fertilizer, and I wonder, am I the fertilizer guy now? No way. Everyone knows the ratio between phosphorus and nitrogen, right? Yeah, I'm still totally cool.
Anyway, when you save with Progressive by bundling your home and auto, that's the easy part of adjusting to the suburbs. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers.
I didn't think it was possible to meet someone like Susan. We just clicked after realizing we each have a strong sense of self and share the same core values in life.
After taking our advanced personality test, Daniel and Susan matched on Silver Singles, the secure dating site for 50-plus singles who know what they want. Sign up today at silversingles.com/date. That's silversingles.com/date.
Paid actors representing true customer testimonials. Names have been changed.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
This is Matt Crowder live at the gas station on 41st Street reporting on those skyrocketing gas prices. Excuse me, miss. Are you buying less gas now because of the high prices?
Oh, I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Well, does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow. Well, there you have it. Stop paying full price for gas. Download the free Upside app and get real cash back every time you buy gas. This is Matt Crowder Radio News Network. Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LOT for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or any gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LOT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LOT.
This program is furnished by AMP2TV.Square.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Let's get your weekend started on Fridays with your one and only new host, Denise. Bringing you amped, raw, and fun energy to entertain as you end your week to welcome your weekend. Denise will bring new friends, celebrities, entrepreneurs, topic experts, musicians, foodies, local events, news, and much more to educate, celebrate, motivate, relax, and relate. As she says, let's make your mess your message. So let's get this party started. Here's Denise.
Welcome to the Power Hour, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We got beautiful Denise. We got Joe up front. Kenny and Nico are in the building. We got celebrities everywhere. Take it away, Denise.
Thank you so much, Nico, for doing that. That introduction is one of the best ones yet.
Classic.
And classic, total classic. That was really good. We're actually changing up the show more and more, and I'm so super excited. We've got Nico with us, Nico Nation. He is our newest addition to the cast here. Nico, say it, everyone. What do you do, and how do they find you?
My name is Nico. I own a interactive entertainment company. I do social and corporate events, DJ, staging, lighting, dancers, interactive entertainers. You can hit me up on any kind of social media platform, Nico Nation. You can hit me up, NicoNation.com. That's my website. And I'm not somewhere, folks. I'm everywhere. Let's go.
Love that. We also, everyone knows that we've had added Kenny to our show. Kenny is amazing. Thank you so much for being part of the cast.
Kenny the man.
Tell us, where do they find you and what you do?
All right, so I'm an artist, actor, fashion designer, do a little bit of everything. You can find me everything, all my social media is under MagChop. You look up MAGCHOP. Go follow me, and I got a show on YouTube, Chopping It Up, that talk about some of the things that I'm gonna be talking about on here.
We are so lucky to have these two guys with us. We really have.
We got a shout out to Chuck from Georgia. Chucky, thanks for watching.
Yes, indeed. I love that. We have with us also another cast member, Paul Graham from the UK.
Hi.
Welcome. We actually had him here, so he is the guy to get in touch with if you want to be able to be part of the commercials and ads that we're running for you and be a part of this total excitement. So hit us up at www.powerupRadioTV.com if you want to be able to be a part of our show. This is who you're going to talk to. Paul, thanks so much for being here. He's got that little English accent.
He's got a lot of English accent.
Well seasoned.
Move my car. He's like, could you move like your car, please?
Was it that bad? Is it that bad?
No. We just love the addition and spicing things up. But anyway, everyone, again, welcome to the Power.
We got a full house tonight.
Total full house. One thing for sure, if you want to be a part of the show, we want you to call in and ask. And Kenny, what's the number?
The number is 888-994-4995 for Studio A. Call us. We want to hear from you, so call in.
Studio for A for
Apple.
Apple.
Yes, they've been actually saying that I am, this evening in particular, I look like a teacher. But based on our pre-production part of our coming on the show, it was actually, I'm telling everyone, it's like being in detention with people that are constantly, it was hysterical. I think that show's funnier than ours. Well,
yeah, we were in detention. We were in detention at all.
Never had enough of
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Well, the Power Hour is really based on some really interesting stories, comeback stories, journeys stories, people from celebrities to high profile to the everyday person, everyday Joe in our communities that have actually been started from nowhere, hit the highs, went to the lowest of lows, and how they climbed their back up into their best of today and telling their stories, where I like to say they have made their mess their message. And we have a lot of the great stories and feedback about that.
Got a great story tonight.
We have really great story this evening, and we're super excited.
What a mess this guy is.
No, actually, it's going to be a really great story. But actually, we have a couple of things to cover. From headlines, that we, today's Friday the 13th.
Yes, it is. Friday the 13th.
Yes, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Oh, who are these guys?
Yes. Oh, well, you know what? I have a question between Michael Myers and Jason. That scared me. Oh boy, that just scared me.
Jason wins.
Jason wins on this one.
Well, why?
Joe, who was your favorite?
My favorite's Jason, because Jason goes after all the different women, all different girls.
Of course.
Michael Myers has been chasing the same girl for the last 35 years.
And got nowhere?
Still hasn't got her.
Nowadays, I think that would be racist. One bra, the whole movie, the whole
time, and he still hasn't got her. She's 90 years
white
old.
girl,
She's
right?
not.
The white girl.
She's 90 years old. And she's still doing them. She's still doing Halloweens.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
By the
She's
way,
like a grandma. It's crazy.
The guy that played the original Jason just died like 2 weeks ago.
How can you tell with the mask on?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But go on.
But Friday the 13th. We have some things we're going to cover with Friday the 13th, but we want to know what's going on with local events, which is also part of the Power Hour. We want to be able to give recognition to local events. If you are a nonprofit and you want to mention and talk about your particular event, we welcome you to come on. We want to help you, support you, and this is the one segment of the show that we dedicate to the nonprofit. So once again, if you're a nonprofit and you want to come on the show, we'll give you a 10-minute spot, and we'll make sure that we help support you and promote you.
So far, the whole show is nonprofit.
We're trying to change the table
Still
on
trying
the...
to see some profit over here.
Yes, exactly. It's devotion. Yes, exactly. But Kenny, tell us about some local events that are coming up.
So let me tell you, this weekend is a really cool weekend. You have
I got all week, baby. Supercar Week. Bring it all the way to downtown West Palm Beach on Sunday. Sunday Fun Day from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Beautiful downtown West Palm Beach. They closed off all the roads, and it's a Supercar Week. The events have been going on all week.
And if you're not into supercars, there's something really, really cool, which is really close to me because I build them. There's a lowrider event this weekend that is all weekend.
Where's that at?
So it's in Miami.
Of course.
If you go to...
there you go.
There it is right there. So if you've never seen a car hop high enough,
if
you've never seen a car hop high enough to slam the back bumper on the ground, this is where you want to be on Saturday. They're doing a hop. There are going to be several cars. You got cars coming from across the country to compete against each other. And this is street credit right there. And I think they actually started giving away now at the shows boxing-style belts for the lowriders that win the hop against each other.
Wow.
And
well,
then
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's really wild. And I mean, these cars, they're beautifully painted cars, full chrome undercarriages, and they're hitting the back bumper on these cars like just, you feel it in the ground when they hit.
I used to use my dad's 77 Caddy and go on a date, I used to make the back bumper.
Oh, sure you did.
I bet.
Get in there, Joe. Wash your hands.
And then they continue the next day, Sunday. They have a picnic. And the picnic is down, it's actually Hollywood Gateway Inn. They're going to be doing a picnic, so you're going to have all these show cars for the So all the cars that are going to be on display for you to see. You can meet the riders. If you've never been a part of the lowrider community, it's a very family-oriented community, and the cars. Talk about the Power Hour. We talk about people that have come from hard times and built themselves up. These cars were pretty much junkyard cars that have been built into these beautiful pieces of art, and you got to go see it, and you got to see the camaraderie and the family oriented movement that the lowrider community has.
Nice.
So that's what's going on this weekend. And then every Thursday, yesterday, I went to a comedy show down in Fort Lauderdale. It's called the Flamingo Club.
Right, I saw that.
I had a great time. I actually got to meet Tyler Grooms, which he worked with Dave Chappelle, and I hung out with Khalila Ali all night. And so I ended up talking to both of them. They are going to be coming on the show, so I'll be setting that all up. The first thing I said, gotta get you on the show.
Our friend Sharon Pfeiffer was.
Sharon Pfeiffer, who's been on the show, actually performed.
A few
She's
times.
amazing. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I actually
love
saw her,
Sharon.
and I was like, oh wow, hell yeah, she can't do her stand up on this
No,
show.
she can't.
The FCC will be like, she's gone.
A lot of beeps would be
No,
gone.
we're gone.
Yeah, we all be gone. But it's
right.
great. So every Thursday is comedy night down in Fort Lauderdale. So if you're looking for a place to go that's not super packed, the parking was great. The beer, they have beer and liquor. They had food. Really great place. So these are things someone going down here in South Florida.
I was saying earlier about Kenny. This guy's everywhere.
He is
I said
everywhere.
there's got to be more than one of them. Everywhere I look, it's Kenny taking a selfie somewhere.
I'm not allowed to admit the clone.
Okay. What was it called? Multiplicity? The
Yes,
movie with Michael
Multiplicity.
Keaton? That's Kenny.
Yeah, that was actually a good movie. I think it was Tom Hanks was in it.
No, it was Michael
Michael
Keaton.
Keaton. Okay,
The
my
best
bad.
Batman.
The Batman.
I am Batman.
Well, we do have to also say that we're going to be expecting some really cold weather. So all these events that are happening, it's going to be really comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Very super comfortable to be able to go out and, if you want to take your boots out, ladies, wear them because it's going to be
Tomorrow's supposed to be cold, right? Or tonight?
tomorrow, this weekend.
So tomorrow night it's going to be cold when we go out and hang out with Damon.
That's right. It'll be
he's
cold.
used to it. You guys are used to it. I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I got to break out the Guido leather.
Well, if you're wondering, another thing too, today is actually
Members only.
National Rubber Ducky Day.
What?
It's National Rubber Ducky Day.
Look at it. She
Joe
brought,
doesn't wear rubber ducky. Wrong show.
Wrong show.
she brought all these. She actually brought all these.
I know.
little
Where did you
ducks.
get those? If I may, did you stop at the dollar store? Did you use the shtick? Is that what's going on?
She
here?
collects them. She has them at home.
We need my people positions.
I actually do that every once in a while.
Only Denise would
Where
show
would
up
you
with
have
50 rubber duckies.
Well, listen, we have to, recognize national events. We did already do this on the Sixth Borough, but we do again. Joe and I are huge Elvis fans. Once again, Lisa Marie Presley. May she rest in peace. That was
Very sad.
very sad, very very sad.
8 days after her dad's birthday.
It's just wow. It's just crazy. It really is crazy. But with that said, let's get the show started
Let's
with
go.
our guests. We're super excited.
I'm super excited to see this guy. Very good friend of mine. Known him for years. Put me in a few matches. Killed me twice.
Yes, American businessman.
Great friend and a great businessman. Go ahead. Take an hour to announce everything he did.
Yes, boxing promoter, producer, author as well. We're going to have him come and join us and talk about what we talk about here on the Power Hour, from the beginning to the top, to the rise and the below, and how you got back up to the top and what you're doing today to make your message. With it, everyone, welcome Damon Feldman.
Thank you.
Celebrity boxing in the building.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Jewish Rocky.
No, he wasn't fighting.
That was 5 years ago. No more. Come on.
Damon, thank you so much for being on here. I've known Damon, I don't know, a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And
5, 6 years.
Actually, you're right. And so I actually met him at one of his actual celebrity boxing events. We want to know a lot more about this. We have a boxing thing rolling right now, and this is so timely. You have a book that you've written that we want to hear about. I just thank you so much for coming.
Documentary coming out.
A documentary.
This Thursday is the my film trailer debut. It's start my tour center. It's real exciting. Yes. Thank you.
So what did we call in the documentary? What in particular?
It's celebrity boxing, the underdog story, basically showing. It's it's a story. Yeah, I did all the celebrity fights, but also people don't know the backstory. My mom was quadriplegic in a wheelchair, living with 3 different families, and just never quit, never surrender, and had a dream, a goal. Went through the fell out of my face, and just I wanted it so bad, I never quit. So. And I got there and I made it big, so that's great.
You did.
Congratulations.
I was there in the beginning with you.
People used to laugh at it, man. I remember when we did the fight with you and Antoine Dotson, man, the guy, hide your wife, hide your kids.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people laughed at my idea, man. And I remember going to people for sponsors. They wouldn't laugh. I mean, they wouldn't. They'd come on, man, this is nothing. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. It's my
Now look
dream. So I took it right to the bank, and now I'm in a good,
What
everything's
made
great
you come
now.
up with the concept of celebrity boxing?
Honestly,
I know you're a fighter. You were
yeah.
a fighter, but what made you come up with the concept?
Well, I was undefeated 9-0, and I got injured outside the ring, and basically, I was like, I didn't want to do it anymore. Just lost interest. Stopped 9-0, and I was like, what am I going to do next? I saw two guys fighting in the bar or down the shore, and I put them in the ring, and we did this tough man contest, and we turned it into celebrity boxing. I had this local radio DJ take on a TV weatherman, and from there, basically we just we got a deal with Fox with Declar Productions, and I came on as an advisor. Didn't work out with them, and I just kept it going, man. And that's when we met you and several other people, and I love South Florida, so it's like my second home.
Yes.
Well, one of the things that we do here in the Power Hour is we tell a story.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask a couple of questions to bring you into a journey where people can actually follow the path of where you are today.
Yes.
But before we do that, can you please introduce us to the lovely lady that's sitting next to you?
Yes, pretty excited about her. She is a woman I met, ironically, and we were looking for a new woman to step in the ring, and she was all about it. It was her dream come true. It was her dad's through her father, and it was just a dream come true to her. And I saw her hit this, those things like the little speed bags everybody hits, to see how hard.
Oh, in the bar?
I was like, I think this girl might be able to do something. I was like, then we just reached out, we hit it off, and about a year later, she stepped in the ring, and she's 1-0 now. So
1-0.
But she's our spokeswoman now. So
Excellent. Well, welcome to
Nice
the Power
meeting you.
Hour.
Yes,
We
thank
love
you for
having
having
women
me.
here every time.
Yeah.
So let's start our journey. Originally, where are you from? Tell us where you were raised. Let's go back as far as that.
Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
The
guy behind you.
I didn't know. So, how you doing? Yo. No,
Exactly.
I'm
For
joking.
those of you that are not watching him live, you would think it's actually like a Rocky. He may fight like a Rocky, but
Yeah.
sound like him. But he's really a big teddy bear at the end of the day.
Thank you. But yeah, I am. But yes, I'm from right outside of Philadelphia. That's where I lived my whole life, and my boxing, and just took it to here, and I just became an undefeated fighter. It was my dream come true to be a world champion. My dad trained 6 world champions.
Oh, so your dad was also a fighter?
Yeah, my
So
dad was a fighter.
When did you realize as a kid that this is something you wanted to? How early on in your age were you when you started fighting? Or training, for that matter?
Yeah, well, I started at 5 years old.
5 years old.
And my dad had 2 fighters living at the house, Frank the Animal Fletcher and Anthony Two Gun Fletcher. And when my mom got hurt and became a quadriplegic in a wheelchair, which you'll see in the film and all, these 2 guys helped raise me, and it just
What a story.
yeah, it's crazy. It's really interesting. It's
I mean, you cannot just make that up. That's real. I
man.
mean, yeah.
You know what? It's all about never quitting, never surrendering, getting to where you want to be. And people are like, oh, this guy, celebrity boxing is stupid, this and that. Want to be famous. So I'm not interested about it. I'm known worldwide. I don't give a hell about that. It's not about that. It's not about the money. It's passion. You know what I mean? I'm doing all this for passion and for my children. So that's what it's all about.
With passion alone, and I'm sure you agree with this, Joe, because we've had our ups and downs. You've had them. We all have had them. I mean, it's the passion at the end of the day that gets you through.
Yes. Right.
If you don't have that, I don't think you'd survive.
Yeah.
It's all about, Damon knows this because we've been in the same kind of situations. Sometimes you hit rock bottom and you fall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not easy, but when you come back, people are so shocked that they do nothing but support you. And that's kind of your story.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I spent 13 months in jail, and that was it's weird to say it. It was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life because it made me successful.
Well, it's humility. It's humility to admit that, and that's part of the growth.
Yeah.
I mean, people are very shy to say certain things, especially what you just shared, and that takes courage, it takes humility, but it's also part of the journey where you can create truth and testimony.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
Without a doubt.
Without, I mean,
Without a doubt.
someone hears that their mind could go in one wrong direction, but if you look at it from the direction of life and learning and everything, darn.
It humbles you, you know. It makes you realize what's important.
What's going to make you want to watch my film? Because I haven't had a drink in almost 7 years.
God
Once
bless
I
you.
got injured, you know, I mean, once I went to a situation in jail, stupidest mistake of my life
So you
because
put
of
up with all
drinking.
these people sober?
Is that I do shit, yo.
He brought him in
It's
jail.
not even a joke. And listen, man, I know Nico for a while too. You know what I mean? Like,
That's enough
that's
to
what's
make you
crazy about it. Yeah, I do this shit.
Everything's
Like,
full circle, baby.
by sober, I don't. It's passion, man. I want to make. It's I have a goal. I have a dream. I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? You know, money. I got plenty of money. I'm not worried about that.
This man's,
yeah.
he's very humble. He's been on the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, I want to
He's
hear
been
about
with
that.
Well, we talk about Wendy
gigantic
Williams wanted to
stars.
marry me. You know that? No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Wendy Williams definitely.
Wait, Howard Stern wanted to marry you? What was that?
No, Wendy Williams.
Oh, yes.
No, he's too humble. Come on, we know you're there, man.
Nah,
You made
man,
it.
I appreciate that, and guess what, man? It's all about showing the world that you can never. You're given a chance in life by God to live, and it's up to you if you want to make it.
Right.
It's about
You can't-
choices.
No one can make you fail. You're the only one that can make yourself
You're
fail.
your own worst
and you're the
enemy.
only person that can make yourself make it. You just got to have the balls to make it and go
Exactly.
after your dream.
Yeah.
How did you shut off the voice in your head, though? How did you do that? Because you know that voice is
Honestly, man,
quit, stop.
He knocked him out.
I'm just going to tell you the story, man. Since it's my friends, and you know, when I went to jail, man, and my ex-wife sent me a picture of my son at his award banquet, and that changed my life. I said, I promised God, I said I would never drink again, and please give me one more chance, and you know, just give me this chance. I know people say this all the time, but I stuck to it, man. I haven't had one drink in over 7 years since that happened.
Cheers.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. You don't know what he has to. You know what? I love it. I love telling the story, but when people, I'm not here for people to cheer for me. I want to cheer for other people. You know what I mean?
And you're
I'm
giving-
being real, man.
you're
You
giving-
know that.
You're
You know
giving a
that.
lot of people a chance, man.
100%,
Yeah.
man.
A lot of people a
Yeah.
chance.
You know, Damien, when I created this power hour, it was about giving opportunity.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
about hearing stories and about having the ability for the unheard story to be heard
Definitely.
and set example, motivation, inspiration. And you
Yeah.
are the prime example. Joe, your story, I mean, I have stories that I've actually shared on here. And the point is to give that message out there, but to also
Definitely.
make it real. And that's what you're doing.
100%. Just like those girls you had here, Natalia and her mom. It's funny, like we follow each other, I guess, and it's pretty
You got to
unique.
do something
to
at that
them.
gym.
I know we talked about
Yeah.
that. We're probably going to do something. So
That's at Lights Out Boxing.
Yeah.
We had them on just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
But you know what, Damon? I think that they would you mind giving recognition to one of their fighters that actually came to do a visit? And
Oh,
I
he's
think
here?
he would be really excited to be recognized by you. So
Oh, yeah.
we actually have with us Rambo.
What's up, brother?
Rambo, and Rambo itself, I mean, Rambo, how old are you?
I'm 28.
You're 28, and you are the Bell Knuckle pro fighter.
Yes, ma'am.
It's bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle.
Bear, I don't
You
know.
fight
All right,
for-
someone
for
needed
who?
to correct me before I said
fight
that.
for-
Fight with belts. Bear.
I didn't call that. I did. I'm sorry.
We didn't get to that part in the meeting.
This was a last-minute introduction, but either way.
We missed that in the production meeting.
Yeah.
Thumb in the wrist, but that's it. Yeah. What are you thinking? You know, I've been doing this all my life, so it better get paid for it than turn the negative into a positive. So.
Who do you fight for?
So, oh yes.
Excuse me.
Do you fight for BKFC?
Yeah, I fight for BKFC.
That's my brother.
I'm signed on the Slaughterhouse, but I be getting fights with BKFC. I like the dip and dab. So I'll go over to BKFC.
My man.
They give me a fight at BYB. I'm gonna go fight over there.
Okay.
Knuckle 'em anywhere that the money at, I'm there.
That's your brother, right, Damon?
Yeah, BKFC, yes.
Fair enough.
that's
Because
your
I see you doing that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see the resemblance.
Come on, man. I'm not him out. No. We always say that.
But you know what, Damon? What's interesting about this gentleman
Yeah.
that I was told by Natalia that was here early from Lights Out Boxing, it's the fact that you do motivational speaking for the youth. And I mean, this is actually, there's a theme here. I find that a lot of people that are in this specific sport have got a story.
Yeah, you know what? Boxing is a sport to resurrect you. You know what I mean? And honestly,
interesting.
everybody in the world should take boxing because it's going to change your life. And say you're not confident, you go to boxing for 6 months, you're going to be confident. You know what I mean? And you'll go after your dreams. Once a guy's in trouble, they stick in the boxing. They never get in trouble again.
That's
It's
interesting.
the bottom line.
Yeah, he ain't lying. Boxing changed my life. Changed my life a lot. I was reckless. I was wild. So, you know, once I got into boxing and started actually like taking it for real, it turned my whole life around. I probably would have been dead in jail, to be honest with you.
That makes a lot of sense, but we're going to take a quick break, come back and hear a little bit more from you. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
Thank you.
Great job, man.
Great.
WWNN AM Pompano Beach. WIRK HD3 Indiantown. Programming paid for by Vic Canales Media Group. Broadcasting live from the Robes Studio. Injured recently? Call the Robes Law Group, where winning is a habit. 561-570-5700. 561-570-5700. Robes, winning for you and our community. This is the one and only. Follow Oldies Not social media. See what's happening in the community. Have a laugh with some funny memes. And keep in touch with other good time oldies lovers. Facebook and Instagram at True Oldies FLA. That's at True Oldies FLA. Oldies wants to send you cruising. Oh, yeah. 3 days, 2 nights on the brand new Margaritaville at Sea.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah. Your weekend escape for 2 in the Bahamas is here. Visit TrueOldiesFLA.com and register to win our daily weekday cruise at 5 p.m.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
From ship to shore, Margaritaville at Sea awaits. You could be the next lucky winner. Winning excludes valet parking, taxes, fees, and port expenses. Full details at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
RD Promo is the premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something in between, RD Promo is committed to the best services and products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com.
From time time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station.
Right, we are back. Welcome back to the Power Up Hour, ladies and gentlemen. And now you know we got the beautiful Denise, we got Joe Rubo, we got Kenny in the building, and of course, myself, Nico. We are live. Welcome back. Denise, take it away.
Thank you, Nico. Welcome back, everyone. We are almost halfway through this part of the show. It goes so fast when we have such great material, great people to be with us. Guests, we have Damon Feldman with us.
Great theme tonight.
Great theme tonight. We've had, the likes of great conversation wrapped around the inspiration of how boxing can really bring someone to the next level, keep them in check. You know what, Damon? You said it's so great. I mean, just all together, really straighten your life out. I don't know what other best way to say this. Why don't you go ahead and take that?
Just, well, it's just what you said. Boxing will change your life. Like, I don't know all combat sports. I don't know other combat sports. I'm a fighter from 5 years old on to where I am, and boxing made me who I am today. And I never went to college. I didn't do anything. I was a hustler, but boxing was it. You know, boxing will kids need to do it, because if not, parents, you're just hurting your children by not putting them in boxing, because
or at least trying.
They're going to get bullied. They're going to get. It'll change their life of understanding. That's it. Yeah.
You know, that's a whole nother conversation or another show is the bullying part.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've heard many stories that when we have kids that either do boxing, karate, or some sort of self enhancement sport to defend yourself,
absolutely,
it changes everything.
Are we getting you in the ring soon?
Get the heck out of here.
Joe, come on, man.
Look at this.
You're
Absolutely not. No. I will MC for you. I will promote
I know.
you.
I always try to get you on
I
board.
got great fights for her to be in.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, come on, talk to me.
No, we won't
I don't even know what that
we won't
means.
say any names.
Heather, stick up for me, please.
We got a great,
She's
we
too
got a great
pretty.
fight for you.
Taking them to the lights out boxing, right?
Oh,
I'm already promoting it.
Oh, my
Damon,
goodness.
even though everything in your life is going positive, you definitely went through a couple tragedies in regards to your celebrity. So
yeah.
I'd like you to talk a little bit about that. That you had incredible celebrities, and some of them are not with us now.
Yeah, rest in peace to Rodney King and recently Aaron Carter, man.
Yeah, it was a tragedy.
It's all the hours spending on the phone with him, just trying to get him to beat it, man. He just couldn't do it, you know.
Oh, what a sad story.
It was sick to my stomach to do that, because he really was the resurrection of celebrity boxing. When I did him and Lamar, then it just took celebrity boxing, you know, to a whole nother level, you know what I mean?
That kind of puts you up on another level, right?
Yeah, and it was sad to see a guy like that, because the days he told me how, man, celebrity boxing, man, thank you, you changed my life. And he couldn't beat it, man. Like, it's just tough, you know. It really is. Because that's what, when you're in my position and putting guys like that in there and being like, damn, man, I changed this guy's life. He's a big recording star. And he's telling you that, and then that happens, you know. It's very
Has that ever
tough.
happened to you before with any of your other boxers? I mean, we just had the young man come up here and change his life.
Yeah,
He went
man.
down that road
That's
by a different choice. But
yeah.
Was there anyone else in your lifetime of you training guys or involved?
Yeah, well, Rodney King, remember him from the riots? So he lived with me for 4 years. 4 months.
I had not known that Rodney
yeah.
King was in your world for 4 months.
Yeah, man, he lived with me. He lived with me and my dad.
Wow.
And he just, I don't know, he couldn't, again, he came back, I guess he got messed up with the drugs again, and they found him in the pool, and it was crazy, because I had him ready, he was 4-0 in celebrity boxing, and he was about to fight Jose Canseco, and that was just it. Who else, man? I don't know, I mean, I think that's about it. So far. Oh, Screech too.
Oh, Dustin
Yeah,
Dynamite.
Screech, it was
Screech,
tough.
I forgot about him, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember all the times we did stuff together?
Yeah.
It was tough, man, because he was a guy, another guy trying to find himself. It seems like after they went through the TV show, they did celebrity boxing, they're finding out what's next for them, and he just couldn't find what's next for him. You know?
Yeah, some people, they're used to having the fame. Then when it goes away, they go crazy.
I believe he was stuck at Screech. He couldn't get any other gigs because every time
Yeah.
I seen
Well,
him,
yeah.
people are like, "Listen, dude, I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're Screech."
That was the whole thing. Yeah.
That's how I felt.
No, definitely. But I'm really excited. Like, so this girl right here, like, she's changed a lot of celebrity boxing. Like, bringing her on board. People are more excited to be part of celebrity boxing because she interacts with people, and her story is like, I think maybe we get along great because her story is similar, like what she went through, and she stepped in the ring, and her big dream was to fight for her dad, and it meant everything in the world to her, and to have that opportunity to give people, because the undercards are for people looking for their 15 minutes or looking for their shot. Celebrities, I give them their 16th minute, you know what I mean? But her, like Heather, that was a big shot for her, and it was really, like, that makes your career, like, so exciting, like, to be able to change someone's life.
So
I also wanna say-
you're going to be boxing more, or you just a spokesperson?
I just did one fight. Now I'm the spokesperson, so I'm just doing some hosting. I just love everything about boxing, the industry.
Right.
I just love it. I live for this. So I just want to stay involved. I will fight anybody. So I'm
good.
looking forward for a second fight. I'm good. You're good. No, you're too cute.
Respect your elders.
No, you're
I
beautiful.
said her and Natalia should just do a fun Natalia.
like a wet-
Face off. We'll hype it up for media. I mean, look, the blonde hair girl versus
Hit
dark
each
hair
other
girl.
with feather dusters. Yes.
No, I don't want
Wow,
them to.
that'll
listen, I don't want them to fight because
I'll
I
do
like
feather
them very
dusters.
both nice.
A pillow fight.
No, I'm good with that. I have a question.
Anyway, give me something.
You guys are too beautiful to fight.
I know, you're too beautiful.
Right?
So I really want to ask a question, though, with respect to women in boxing.
Yes.
At what point, and hold on, Heather, for a second, I want to ask Damon a question. At what point did you start seeing women being introduced to celebrity boxing?
The first woman I ever interacted with in celebrity boxing was China, the wrestler.
Oh,
Then it came
I met
from
her. She was
China.
great.
It was to Tanya Harding and Octomom, Tila Tequila.
Oh, you had them all.
You had them all, bro. You're a
Amy
legend.
Fisher
Did you say
fought
Tanya
Octomom.
Harding?
Yeah. Dude, he's a legend.
Yeah, Tanya
With
Harding.
no
Amy
bats.
Fisher fought Octomom. Who else? Joey
Octomom,
Buttafuoco.
she was on too?
Yeah, she
Oh,
fought.
I
She fought
didn't
down
know
here.
that.
She
in
was
Florida.
4-0. Amy Fisher. Who else?
She's actually
Black
eight-
China.
She's actually 8-0.
Black China, okay.
Black
yeah.
China just fought for us. Black China.
But in the industry alone, at what point, I mean, when did women start fighting? Has it always been? Has it just
Well,
been?
they've always been fighting, but on my platform, it's more like they see it's an opportunity. You know, they don't have to get in to get killed. It's more like they get their 15 minutes of fame. And I love giving women the opportunity.
The big last fight down here, the women were the headliners.
Yeah, Black China
Yeah.
versus
The women fights are better than the men fights.
yeah.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
We go at it.
Even on World Star.
Yourself, I'm leaving.
Yeah, that's why I met Kenny when we did the first one with the one mob wife. Tuco was supposed to take on. No. Farrah Abraham was
Farrah
taking.
Abraham was
yeah.
supposed to take on Hoops. And,
Right.
And Farrah, and I was there. I was in New Jersey.
I remember
for,
you,
for
man.
that.
I remember.
It was great. We had a great time.
Of course you did.
Of course I was there.
Did you pay for your tickets? No, I'm joking.
I was like, I'm taking a flight out.
That's
Hey, Joe, look at me.
Farrah
I'm like,
Abraham's
oh.
covered my ticket. I don't know if
yes.
I'm in Jersey.
Here I am. But to the point of my question with women in boxing, honestly, it's not something that I would follow, but I know that it's becoming more popular.
Yeah.
It really is, and it's an amazing sport. Heather, you're in it now, and I know many other women. I've met the celebrities through the red carpets that you've had.
Sure.
And I
You
think it's
did a
just
great
amazing.
job on the red carpet that time for us.
Thank you.
Remember?
Oh,
Great job. You were following her. And Joe, you always do a good
How
job.
did Joe do on his boxing? I remember I was DJing and I didn't
Yeah,
really see
man.
his fight.
He always-
but I know he was there. How did he do? I wanted to
Oh,
ask.
Joe's good, man. He's 2-0, 2 knockouts, right?
No, the second one was a decision.
So it's 2-0, 1 knockout. And he's good. He's a story, man. He's also the former star of Last American Version. I mean,
Of course. Well, he's a slave.
I'll never forget a press conference I did with this rapper. Stitches took on
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Supreme the Resurrector. Remember that?
Yes.
And they got in a fight in
They got
his
a fist fight. It
VIP
was the best
studio.
ever.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah.
best
And he
promotion
broke his
ever.
It
glasses.
was. It got millions of views.
No,
he didn't, but
Stitches
the
and,
other guys
and the
did.
guy got into a real fist fight.
I know.
No, it was
No
the
one.
best.
You were in the middle of it. And
Yeah.
No one knew that was in your studio. Remember, they were like, "Where the hell was this?"
Yeah, yeah.
And that was crazy.
And they're like, "Isn't
Yeah.
that the guy from the Last American Virgin breaking up their fight?"
Oh my goodness.
That was
But,
fun.
okay, so wait. When you're doing the promotions leading up to the fights,
Yes.
who do you find having more heated? What are they called? Face-offs? Is that what they're
Face-offs,
called?
yeah, yeah.
So who has the more heated face-off? I mean, is it like
The
doggy
women.
dog, or is it the women? Of course, I think women. I would say the women are a little bit more classy.
Well, we've had the last one, Black China, and her opponent got into it.
Didn't they get into it after the fight too?
Both, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
she
Her trainer
really.
came out.
So what happened was, Black China's trainer was the girl that beat Kim Kardashian in a boxing match like 10 years ago. So Alicia Megan said, "I don't." She's like, "I'm not Kim Kardashian. I'll knock you both out." And Black China flipped because she was in the getting sued by the Kardashians.
Right.
And she didn't want to hear Kardashians.
She didn't want to hear that name.
I said something joking around. She was about to pull out. That was crazy.
She
So
don't
I was
like
like,
that name.
let me just shut up. You know what I mean?
So it can get hot. It can be a heated
definitely,
situation.
Definitely.
Right.
Well, it's because the emotions go. They're like, you're getting your chance to get back in the spotlight. They don't hear anything. Plus, they're about to get punched in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to say something that we did that fight in 2015 with Anton Dotson.
Yeah.
We did it at a country bar.
I remember that.
In
It was
West
a
Palm
biker
Beach.
bar or something.
Yeah.
Renegades?
And then I did this fight with you in May and in June, and I saw the place. I just went up to him and I hugged him.
Yeah,
I go,
thank you,
I
man.
can't believe how far you've come.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen, the only fight you'll ever catch me is probably at a shoe sale.
No, but I mean, this
Come on,
Denise, you're gonna pay
Denise,
or a duck sale.
we got to get Denise in
your
there.
size.
If anyone wants to know, I'm a 5.5.
No, but I mean,
Denise,
you
you're
know,
good. We don't want you to
everybody saw-
fight. You're too pretty.
Everybody saw the fight, the atmosphere, but I saw it behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The professionalism.
Thank you.
The full crew. I mean, medical. It was top notch.
You didn't know. You know, it's funny talking to you leading up to it. You're like, you thought it was going to be like one of the smaller ones. You didn't know, and that was really that was
when
the
I got there
boom.
that night. I was actually nervous.
It was on
And I don't get
pay-per-view,
nervous
yeah.
for anything.
Yeah,
So let's talk about the safety of fighting.
Yes.
So I know it's not a full. How many rounds is it for celebrity boxing?
Celebrity boxing is only 3 1-minute rounds. We keep it very safe. Like, you know, we
Safe,
do
I almost
headgear.
died.
Well, you got listen. Everybody thinks.
Oxygen.
Yo, if
Joe
you-
loves oxygen.
Everybody just thinks you're going to come in the ring. Like, oh, I'm going to beat someone's ass.
No.
As soon as that dude gets hit in the face, it's over. It doesn't matter how
Well,
big
my-
you are.
My
whatever,
head,
you know?
my head is so big that thing didn't fit on my head, and it kept turning.
And he couldn't see.
So I'm proud of you,
Like,
man.
I
You got in
couldn't see.
shape. Like your journey to get fight, you have to tell your journey because you did it twice. But
Yeah, well,
did
this-
get in the fight.
this
you were
time
all
was-
over TMZ that one time.
Yeah, the first fight, it was all. This fight was different because I really wasn't going to do it. You talked me into doing it, and
Yeah.
then he puts me in the ring with a 20-something-year-old wrestler.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
did
that guy
talk
was
to him.
tough
Yeah,
too.
and
I told him that your name ended with
and
a
I remember
vowel.
I remember Natalia saying while I was training, saying you got to do more cardio. I said, okay, I'm doing cardio. I'm walking over here to you. That's cardio. She goes, you need to run. I go, listen, if you see me running, something's wrong. 'Cause I don't run.
And just
So-
to remember, you did train at Lights Out Boxing.
Lights Out. And I trained punching and stuff like that, which is very tiring. But when I got in that ring after the first round, I had to hold on to the ropes. I'm like, I can't sit down. I got to stand.
You were looking at me like, "Where's he at, man? What did he put me in with?" Now playing.
Yeah, but it was a lot
Would
of
you
fun.
step in a ring again, or
No,
no? Okay.
I'm not letting them.
All right.
We'll talk.
Go.
I would love to help you do the events. You know I'm good at that.
Yeah.
We're gonna May 20th. We're back here, but we're showing the Roy Jones NDO
Oh, yeah.
champ.
Tell us what's going on
Yeah.
next. Yeah, tell us what's going on.
No, Roy Jones is going to make history again. He's taking on NDO champ, one of the biggest trending social media stars right now. I'm real excited.
I saw that on my friend Mark Randazzo's
Yeah.
Facebook page. You know Mark?
I know his. Yeah.
Yeah, very good friend of mine.
Nice guy.
I got to ask him how he knows you.
Yeah.
Small world.
So we're
You have
doing
an
that.
event. You have
Looks
an
like a
event.
He-Man doll.
Yeah, who's that guy who's fighting?
Yeah, he's
He-Man
taking
doll.
on NDO champ. He's a big internet star, awesome guy.
Oh,
They're doing the face-off in Chicago next week,
Are they really going to fight?
and they're fighting in the metaverse. It's a big digital fight. Really interesting. They're taping it.
really?
We did a press conference, and we're showing it out
Whoa.
here in Miami, April
Roy
22nd.
Jones is no joke. No.
I know, nah, man.
Yeah.
We're always. Do you understand how like being able to promote this guy is crazy, man? Because like
He's a good guy. He seems like
yeah, he's an awesome guy, but plus he's taking on one of the biggest trending internet stars
Yeah.
out there.
I
So
wouldn't get- I
this
wouldn't
thing's
go
going to
near that
sell.
guy.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so you have an event that's coming up.
Yes.
But
Tomorrow
before
night, yeah.
tomorrow night is the one event. Can you tell us a little bit of what's going on about
Yeah,
that?
real excited. We're doing Celebrity Boxing Weekend. Since the weather, I didn't know the weather's going to be this cold, so we had to
There it
cancel
is.
the. Yeah, we have the Mob Wives own Renee Graziano going to host the Ring Girl Championships tomorrow night, 6 p.m.
At the Ocean Manor Resort.
Ocean Manor Resort, 6 p.m.
We're coming.
Doors are 1 to 5. Awesome. Yeah, come out. There's going to be pictures. Just have a good time. You know what I mean? And we have Renee's going to be there, a few others. Yeah.
So if anyone wants to register or actually purchase tickets, where
Yeah,
would they
it's
go?
tough. It's tough to register now, but you can go to officialcelebrityboxing.com and just check it out. It's more like a promo we're doing. That's where over here. So.
And is
we
there-
love that place too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You did a lot of stuff there.
And you're doing a, so this is for the Ring Girls, so
Yes.
the models and Ring Girls search.
Do you,
So,
need,
wow.
do you need any judges for the Ring Girls or anything?
Maybe we can use it. Yeah. Heather's going to be hosting it too with Renee. And, yep. Yeah.
All right. And so the actual boxing event is next, the actual event itself is when and where?
When's the next event? Yeah.
Next event is Saturday, March 11th at the Showboat Hotel in Atlantic City. Then we come back here, April 22nd, Miami. Roy Jones, a live showing, NDO champ. Then May 20th, we're doing another celebrity boxing event.
Awesome.
Not sure where yet, and but we're pretty busy. Yeah.
Good.
So we've had a question come in, and the question is, do you have to be a celebrity?
No, that's why I said that main events are the celebrities, and undercard are people looking for the shot, give the opportunity to step in the ring. We give it to them, and it all works out.
Nice.
If anyone wants to ask, a question, please by all means
Yeah.
dial 888-994-4995, Studio A. And just if you want to drop a question, we've had calls come in, but we're so busy talking that we do
Yeah.
want to still, of course, answer anyone that is calling in. But this is very interesting, Damon. I am so appreciative of you coming on.
No, definitely.
Heather, thank you for being here.
I just want to thank a couple of people, if you don't mind, my guys.
course.
And Nico is our South Florida DJ, no doubt, but DJ Joseph Cahill and our man Gary from Free Money Films. He's filming, he's documenting this whole journey, and we're real excited to have these type guys.
Tell us about the documentary that's coming out.
Yeah, this Thursday, January 19th at Sin City in Philadelphia. We're going to be showing my 10-minute, sort of like little mini documentary, but it's the trailer release for my film. And you're an investor, different business people are going to be there. That's how I sell it. And my goal is to have the film made towards the end of 2023, getting it done. It's my goal, and I'm really excited about this. And
Tell everybody about the book. that you
Yes,
have
let's
out.
talk about too. You're an author as
it's
well.
funny. I was so excited about the book, but the book's sort of in the background. But the book was like therapy. You know what I mean? I wrote that in jail. I wrote my jail. I borrowed a book. I had to trade commissary for a little notebook, and I borrowed a pencil, and I wrote my book in 3 weeks.
Killed the time,
And,
right?
Yeah, I killed it, and I was so bored because there was like 5 more months. I was like, what am I going to do? I was just laying there, and but I wrote the book. It came out, and I'm going to be writing it. I'm going to write my next book, man. It's going to be a 17th minute. This one was the 16th minute, but mine's going to be a 17th minute because I've made it now, and I want to really help people. I really, honestly, I know when I go on TV shows, Wendy Williams, Stern, your show, listen, it's really about helping people. Like, honestly, like
You
people.
give a lot of people a
you,
shot.
You know
do.
me, man. People can't really say that, and it's really important people know I don't do this for the money. I don't need money. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. I'm doing this because I really see where we get passion, definitely, and I can help people. Because I want people to understand, no matter how many times you fall, you got to throw a million things up against the wall. You might have to throw a million things till that one sticks, and you can get your opportunity to make it.
And then
but you have to have
jump
the
all over it.
fucking balls to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to go after it. So that's it.
The Power Hour always has had a closing to it, and it's always the same thing. It's making your mess your message.
Yeah.
And you've taken it to the next level.
Sorry. Thank you.
So it's something that's very important. And I think that if everyone could take that passion of all the messes we've had, turn that around and apply it to your message of making a change, not for yourself, but for others.
Yeah.
My gosh, the impact, if we all did that, would turn the world around.
Well, all the people are right in this room. Like I met him before, Kenny. But you guys, we've known each other. It's weird. Like we're still doing business, and even Nico. I met new guys like the team, and meeting Heather be part of my team, and she's like phenomenal woman. Like she's a motivating woman. You know what I mean? Like she's.
I just wanted to touch base on that, is because you guys went back and said how humble Damon is. He truly, that he just wants to give opportunities. He has done so much for me, and I don't have to say thank you to him, but he really does go out of his way to give us people, and he even knows, like, I have a story, whatnot, and he gives us an opportunity. And he gave me an opportunity to find my strength and confidence, and look where I am. I'm sitting with you beautiful people talking. So I just want to say thank you to Damon, because he really does give opportunities to everybody out there. So for all of us sitting here. Yeah.
Absolutely. The boxing world is very, although the boxing world may not be appreciated by many, because it can get violent, right? People can't really get into that mindset, but it is a world of change, and it serves a very big purpose for many in many social circles.
I want to train you. No.
Are you talking to me?
No, I want to train you. No, but I'm telling you, seriously, like, boxing is needed. Like people honestly have to understand it should be a day of life. Like fitness, you have to stay in shape. You have to get to the gym. It just has to be therapy for your life, because that really is therapy, fitness. Boxing will help you change your life. It'll just give you the confidence, and all parents have to know. I know we're in a small room and your crowd here watching TV too, but around the world, man, I just want to embed this in people's head. Boxing, man, it will change your life.
Well, boxing comes in all kinds of formats. I mean, it could be contact, and it could just be, I call it air boxing, where you're doing the motions and shadow boxing. Is that what you call it? The shadow boxing. What? The shadow boxing. Is that what you call
Underwear
it?
boxing.
Oh, keep it there. Keep it clean. But no, I have to agree with you, and I did take kickboxing. I do kickboxing, and I do appreciate that. So. Great,
I'll have you in the
story.
ring by the end of the year, guaranteed.
Yeah.
What happened?
You're going to be in the ring.
I'll have you.
I don't think so. Unless you're taking me shopping, that's the only way.
It's a blockbuster match.
Yeah, get her a cute outfit. She'll go in the ring.
Yeah, no. Too much money here.
I got you.
Sal versus, I can't say it.
Yeah.
I got to say, listening to it and being on so many shows, listening to shows before I actually joined the show, there's a common thread with everybody that's getting to and reaching their success levels and chasing their dreams. The one thing that they all have in common is that they're not looking for the money, they're not looking for the fame, they're looking for the passion. Even Noel said that early on the show, it matches with what Damon's saying, and you look at everybody who's gone somewhere, we all have a story that where we were at rock bottom, and sometimes I think that people don't realize that sometimes you have to go through the hard part of life in order to be prepared for the next part of life.
Yes.
When they're training, you look at, they killed Joe twice. And so, you look at the training that they go through, they're breaking their body down to build it back up and make it stronger. So even in life, no matter what you're dealing with in life, this is the common thread. You're going to have to struggle in order to grow.
Absolutely. Every ending has a beginning.
Yep.
Fail forward.
Fail forward.
And your success
Fall up the stairs. No.
Your success is who you are. The way I look at my success is when I'm able to be with my children. That's my success.
People have asked me, what is it for me? I may not get in a boxing ring, whatever, but for me, it was the platform to use my voice and tell stories.
Awesome.
So that's my boxing ring, right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
She brought me on the show as a guest, and it's the first time I told my story publicly on the air. And then
should be heard, man.
The rest is history now.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Well, Damon, thank you so much for being here.
No, we've both been through it, so, and we're back. That's the main thing.
And crawling back up, it's not easy. You go into, private time or, as you said, jail time or whatever. It's not easy. You have to reinvent yourself when you get out.
Yep. Nope.
Yep.
But God bless you, and thank you
Yes.
so much for coming on.
All of you.
Appreciate
We have
it.
Natalia.
I can't wait till tomorrow night. What do I do? Call you when I get down there? What do we do? How do we see you?
You buy the tickets over at the ticket.
Hey, you shut up. You shut up.
He just
over
said
there.
his daughter needs shoes. He said,
Hey, wait a minute.
I need shoes
No,
to buy
that
her
was me. That was me.
Nico, my name is Crime, and crime don't pay.
Yeah, boy. Hey, where's the back door to this facility?
Well, everyone, thank you so much. Damon, thank you. Heather, thank you. Annette, Natalia, Rambo, thank you. Everyone, thank you for being here. You know
Thanks
what?
for joining
Everyone
us.
Have a great weekend. We
Yes.
have another lineup for
Friday the 13th. Be safe.
Be safe, everyone. Take care.
Don't go to camp.
What we came to do is
You have been listening live to the one and only Timeless Denise as she helps you bring in your weekend with a smile. If you wish to contact Denise and be on the show, call us at 866-224-5422 or email Denise at poweredupradiotv.show and tell us how your business shapes up the weekend. Again, call us at 866-224-5422 and make your mess our message. Now that you are powered up, go get your weekend on.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
playing the greatest hits